Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Saturday Morning TVLog. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog. And this time around, it's Shark Tales, brought to us by Hanna-Barbera. Hello again, I'm Doyle, better known to you as the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, today I'm going to be talking about the Shark Tales. Shark Tales were these little critters that were created by Hallmark. They appeared in various green cards and what have you from Hallmark at the start of the 1980s. A couple years later, they would soon get their own show. Originally shown on NBC and produced by Hanna-Barbera, the Shark Tales is probably one of my main favorite 80s cartoons. I grew up watching this. However, unfortunately, I got to watch it on CBS after NBC dropped the show because I think I didn't get a chance to watch them on NBC, even though I was 2 when the show premiered. I might have caught it when I was 3, but I don't know. That's been a long time, okay? Anyway, now the Shark Tales are, of course, these lovable little critters who live in Oak Tree Park. So, and they wore shirts that flashed various brightly lit messages reflecting the characters' thoughts. Now, of course, they spent their time teasing the park's custodian, Mr. Dinkle, and battling crime in and out of their hometown of Mid-City. As they get a little word from the unnamed commissioner and stuff, so once they get word, they zip around the world in their vehicle known as the STSST, which stood for Shark Tales Supersonic Transport, which could operate as a car, jet, boat, submarine, or just about any other form of transportation. Now, the commissioners, one of just those law enforcement agencies who knew of the Shark Tales as crime fighters by reputation. Few people seemed aware that they were talking animals, including Mr. Dinkle, whom the group often had to trick to keep their secrets safe. Each week, the Shark Tales would go out and face all sorts of baddies. Now, each episode was divided into 2 11-minute segments. There were 13 episodes produced for the first season. Of course, if you multiply 2 by it, you get 26 cartoons overall. So, now, but before I go on, who are the Shark Tales? Well, I've shown you who they actually are. Now, of course, we have Tiger, Pammy Panda, Digger Mole, Rick Raccoon, and Bogey Orangutan, who is so called because he spoke using a Humphrey Bogart-style voice, sweetheart. Yeah, I like Bogey. He was my favorite. I did like Tiger as well because he can, because we hear boing as he zooms out and sees the stripes zoom right after he goes. That was one of my favorite moments. Anyway, now, of course, there would be some other Shark Tales introduced, but not until later on, though. Now, after the success of the first season, a second season was created with 10 episodes, with 2 11-minute segments, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yeah. Which, therefore, you would have 20 more cartoons. Also, we would introduce a new character to the group, Kip Kangaroo. So, the show was semi-rebooted in a way. And so, Kip was added without context for her joining the group. There's also a difference in leadership among the crew, in which for the first season, Rick appeared to be the de facto leader. And the second season is instead Tig. Now, several stories in the second season either omit Rick altogether or give him a minor role in the story. The second season also adds some superhero elements to the dynamic of the group as well. Most notably, the color of all their t-shirts changing to a bright red color when shirt tail time is called for. There would also be some other shirt tail characters. I'm pretty sure some of these actually did get done by Hallmark, and they were featured in maybe one minor episode. There was Buck Beaver, who appeared in the episode The Bigfoot Incident, and he also appeared in Dinkle's Ark. Now, then there was Prairie Dog Pete, Fillmore Coyote, Violet Skunk, and Who's It Owl, who appeared in the episode Moving Time. And then we had Back to Nature, where we had Cubby Bear. Not to be confused with a later bear, but that would be a gummy bear named Cubby, and that would be Cubbi, I think you. I know, I was just having some fun with y'all. Anyway, after that, after the show ended in 1984, CBS picked it up for most of the 1984 to 85 season run, replacing the Biscuits, which you can check out my Saturday Morning TVLog if you have not seen it yet. But I will give it to you when I give the suggestions. They aired selected episodes from both seasons of NBC until March 23rd, and then the Biscuits snuck back in and took it over. While it was pulled from broadcast television, and not only that, the Hallmark's franchise of it faded not long after that. However, the show continued to be rerun on USA's Cartoon Express, later on Cartoon Network, and on Boomerang. Now then, let me see if I'm not mistaken. There was a video cassette release from World Vision in 1986, and there was also one from Kids Classics. In September 2014, the Warner Archive released the complete series as part of the Hanna-Barbera Classics collection. Now, if you've never seen Shirt Tales, I'd highly recommend you give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, it's just as fun as those other cute cartoons that Hanna-Barbera did, like the Smurfs and the Biscuits, which came out a year after the first season of the Shirt Tales, as well as the Munchie-Cheese. And heck, even the Paw-Paws. So anyway, now, our voice acting cast includes Robert Allen Ogle, who, let me do some, well, not to be confused, though. No, wait a minute. Take that back. He was recently a writer and story director for some Hanna-Barbera series. Not to be confused with another Ogle, Bob Ogle. Voices Digger. Now, of course, he had also recently voiced characters from other cartoons, including the Quickie Koala Show, where he voiced the title character, and McBarker from the 1977 series What's New, Mr. Magoo. Voicing Pammy is Patricia Paris, who was best known for doing some other Hanna-Barbera cartoons like Jabberjaw and the Galloping Ghost cartoon from Buford and the Galloping Ghost in 78, plus lots of others. Voicing Tiger is Steve Schätzberg. He did do Rick just one episode. Rick is originally voiced by Ronnie Shell, and if I'm not mistaken, that is, the famous stand-up actor who, of course, would be best known for playing Duke on Gomer Pyle. Let's see now. Yes. Mr. Dinkle was voiced by Herb Vigran, who, of course, did voice acting work in some other tunes. I remember he did a voice of the villain Museum Man on the Super Globetrotters, another Hanna-Barbera tune. Voicing Bogey is Fred Travellina. And Kip was voiced by Nancy Cartwright, who, of course, this was still a ways before she voiced a certain Bart Simpson. But, of course, she was still voicing Richie Rich's redhead gal pal Gloria on Richie Rich at the time. And the commissioner, who only appeared in the first season, was voiced by William Woodson, who, of course, was the announcer for Super Friends at the time. And was also more recently announcer for Les Nessman's newscasts on WKRP in Cincinnati, and the little bumper that comes on before the show ends. So anyway, I think Shirt Tales is a great tune, and I loved it. I haven't watched it in a long time. If I feel like I want to relive it, I'll see if I can get the series, just as long as the price is good and what have you. But anyway, like I said, give the Shirt Tales a try if you've never seen it. This is a very cute tune. And believe me, you're gonna enjoy it faster before you can say Shirt Tales! Yeah. So, check out Shirt Tales. And now I'll ask, did you ever watch Shirt Tales as a kid? If you did, please feel free to tell me what you thought about it and who's your favorite Shirt Tale. Well, please tell me in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me again next Saturday morning when I review yet another Hanna-Barbera show, and this will be on maybe not a cute critter, but a zany bionic critter, Dialmut Dog Wonder. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out these previous 2 Saturday Morning TVLogs. In the upper left-hand corner is my Saturday Morning TVLog of the Smurfs. In the upper right-hand corner is my previous Saturday Morning TVLog of the Biscuits. And if you want some other little critter fun, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent review of the DreamWorks animated feature Trolls. Now, I will try to provide a card for the new one that I did last week. I hope. But anyway, and of course, the bottom right-hand corner is the button to click to subscribe. I'm now up to 194 subscribers. I still need 6 more, so keep it up. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.